On September 8th, Bethesda released Fallout 76's Worlds Update. This update has been met with mixed reviews, so I want to clear up some of the questions many of you may have. By now, most of you have already played one of the worlds and have questions like, who is this feature for? Or, is this something I should invest my time in? Well, the answer is complicated. Before I get to answering your questions, I want to give a bit of context behind Worlds and what Bethesda is trying to do with this new feature. Bethesda has spoken many times about Fallout Worlds leading up to its release, and since I have already done a video talking about that, I'm going to start with what has been said since release. Starting with the update notes. Worlds is divided into two parts, public worlds and custom worlds. Public worlds are open to everyone and are created by the team at Bethesda. There are several preset worlds that have been created, and they will change those worlds once per month. Each world will feature a different set of rules, so if one public world does not appeal to you, then maybe another one will. Custom worlds are for those of us with Fallout first, with one special caveat. Anyone who is on your friends list will be able to join your custom world, even if they don't have Fallout first. This means you can play with any of your friends and create any type of world you want. The creative possibilities are endless. The one thing of note, and that has people hesitating to play in any of the worlds, is that character progression does not carry over from worlds to adventure. There are several reasons why this is the case, but most of all, it is about protecting everyone and the characters they have made in adventure. Think about it like this. Modding Bethesda games has been a staple for many years. Unlike those single-player games, 76 does not have the ability to create a save point due to its online nature. That means that if something gets messed up or breaks in your game, you don't have that save point to fall back on. Anyone who has ever modded their game before understands the frustration when a mod breaks your game. Bethesda is trying to prevent this from happening. In part, that is why full-on mod support has not been a thing yet. So, we get the current iteration of Worlds, where we can edit settings to change our gameplay. It is a good idea to think of this version of Worlds as a framework for the future. Just like building a house, you need to start with a sturdy frame. The first release of Worlds is that frame. Bethesda does plan to add pieces to that frame in the future. Now, following the release of Worlds, Mark Tucker, design director for Fallout 76, and Bo Buchanan, Fallout Worlds lead, did an interview with IGN. During that interview, they explained the difference between public and custom worlds. They also said that we should consider the public worlds like an extended event at this time. They went on to explain what compelled them to make Worlds. Mark said that they wanted to remain true to the past games that allowed us players to create our own experiences, and they wanted that to carry over into 76. The IGN interviewer asked that ever-burning question that we all have about full mod support. As I stated before, they said that this is a framework for the future, with the goal being to expand into full-on mods. At this point during the interview, Bo stated that he has a list of over 200 things that he wants to add to Worlds, and that list keeps growing. He also added that there are limitations to what can be done in a multiplayer game. So what did that interview reveal? Well, first of all, it revealed that there is a future plan for Fallout Worlds. Even if that plan is not entirely clear, it is clear that they do want to bring in mod support in some fashion. I believe that what Bo said was telling though. When he said that there are limitations to what can be done in a multiplayer online game, he is setting the tone on how they are going to address things in the future. This means that it is very likely that mods are going to have to go through some sort of vetting process. What I mean by vetting process is that I think they will have to go through some sort of approval process through Bethesda. The idea behind that being to help keep our game as stable as it can possibly be. I have known mods to break the game so bad that it required a fresh install to fix the problem. This is especially known to happen with mods that get released before they are actually finished. So if they do this, I will fully support it because it is the responsible thing to do. Now that we have gotten that out of the way, let's get to those questions. First, who is this feature for? To be honest, it really is for everyone. I think we should all play Worlds from time to time, just to break up the daily grind. Sometimes it's just fun to let loose and not have to think about what to do next. Worlds provides that opportunity right now. Second, is this something we should invest time in? That is the most complicated question to answer. If you find enjoyment in playing in Worlds, then the answer is a resounding yes. If you are a content creator, the answer is a resounding yes. If you are a casual player who likes to try different things, again, the answer is yes. If everything you do in the game is done with purpose, and you have certain goals to reach, then the answer is no. Keep in mind, this is just my thoughts and opinions, and all I want to do is help you decide what to do with Fallout Worlds. I know there have been mixed reviews, and that some of the larger channels have not been as helpful with giving some clarity to you, the viewer. I hope that my 2 cents worth have helped you in some way, and at least given you that clarity. For my part, I do enjoy Worlds, and it will help me in my ability to create content because I won't have to take extra time that is already limited for me to make videos for you to watch and enjoy. With all of that said, I want to hear your thoughts on Fallout Worlds. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the update. Have you played in a public or custom world? Did you like it? Is it something you see yourself playing often? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, consider giving it a like, subscribe, and share. It really helps me when you do that, and I appreciate you all. As always, I'm just glad you stopped by, and I'll see you in the next one.